What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LSCR254. Man, you tuning in for another one. It is October 23rd. The weather is currently, let me get it for you. Let me get you the weather. The weather is currently 53 degrees. It's a 0 chance of precipitation. Should be a high of 80 degrees today. And that's what we're working with in the middle of the Lone Star State. Let's see. So it's definitely a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. After it warmed all the way up, you know what I'm saying, it was good to go. But started out pretty chilly. As you can see, I went ahead and big it. Well, I didn't big it, but I went ahead and bought it. You know what I'm saying, shaded her off one more time for the breast cancer awareness. Like I've had to shave my head 3 times this month. Like, I would never go to the barbershop 3 times in 1 month. Like, this is this bald thing is like very, very high maintenance, I feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know how you guys are doing rocking the baldy and all that. But it's very high maintenance to me. Like, I wanted them, you know, let's get it and go. I think I don't know. I think one of my buddies was telling me that he shaves his head every day. I thought he was just bald. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was just bald, and that's what it was. But obviously, he shaves every day. So. So unfortunately, like the high maintenance of the baldy may or is going to eventually come to an end. It's got to. It's just doing too much. As you can see by the title of the video, the more you know. Reason that I say the more you know, knowledge is power, is because the more that you know about something, the more you can understand how it works, the easier you can what's the word? The easier you can diagnose it. Know what I mean? So the easier that you're able to figure it out, get everything figured out, understand how it works, then you know that better understanding is just it's more when it comes time to diagnose, you have a better understanding or a better hell no. So you have a better understanding of, you know what I'm saying, how something works, how it, you know, it just all comes together. The reason that I say this is because over the past year, 2019, because I'm already thinking like end of the year video that I'm gonna shoot just to kind of show where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Like like I was saying yesterday, how we've grown over the last year, you know, what we've been able to learn, the knowledge we've been able to accumulate. And that's priceless, you know what I'm saying? It really is priceless. So make sure you look out for that video. It'll be coming at the end of the month. I have been working on editing the video about the price breakdown of the truck and what I got in the truck. I should have that up later today. Still gotta finish editing it, but it should be done. It shouldn't take me much longer than past today. So I'm excited to go ahead and get that one out to y'all. I still have to turn around and shoot the one for the Caprice. Let you know exactly how much I got off into it. What should be fairly easy to do. And then with the Cutlass, I think we've been keeping the Cutlass kind of pretty much up to date on what we got in it. I could be wrong, but I think we're pretty up to date on what we got into it. But if not, then I'll go back and I'll make a video on how much we got into the Cutlass so far, and you know what pray tell we may have coming in the future. I don't anticipate that it'll be a whole lot more, but it will be more. It will be more. Money saved on like we won't have to worry about tuning. We'll just have to pay the $100 credits to flash the ECM. We'll flash the ECM ourselves. We'll tune it for that first start for the cam. Man, I really cannot wait. Can't wait. We just gotta finish putting the motor together. We got to put the springs on the head, the lifters, the push rods, all that good stuff. So lifters go in, heads go in, or lifters go in, heads go on, should I say. Push rods go in, rock arms, etc. Being that we're not replacing the rock arms, we'll just get them cleaned up real good. That way, you know, we don't have any foreseeable issues with the push rod or with the rockers. Which is, like I said, everything was moving the way it was supposed to. Like I said, it has been sitting out a little bit, so we will lube it up, make sure everything is moving freely and gets cleaned up before we put it back in the engine. What's up, twin? No, I was just saying how, like, over this past year, you know, fooling with these motors and stuff, man, I've really been able to learn quite a bit, you know what I'm saying, about how a motor works, you know what I'm saying, for somebody that never like went to school for this shit, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, making sure, just being able to, you know, from simply like tearing down a motor, you know what I'm saying, and understanding like for a perfect example, you know, when people say like your seals are bad, your valve seals are bad, you know what I'm saying? Understanding how the oil is actually seeping past the heads into the combustion chamber and stuff like that. Just like, you know, I'm just like, you know, I guess sitting back and like, oh wow, you know, that's cool how, you know, that came into play, etc., man. So um, they say you never stop learning, man. Uh, I'm all about, you know, pushing the boundaries. Like I don't claim to know everything. I know I don't know everything, but you know, I be willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? I read it in a book, I watch it in a video, etc., etc. What up, E? He said Uncle Ruckus. We don't trust you new niggas over here. What's up, Lamarcus? Oh yeah, I already know. How hard was it to start your channel? I want to try it out. Um, honestly, bro, like I didn't when I first started putting the videos of my stuff on YouTube, man. I didn't have like no dreams of being a big YouTuber with a whole lot of fucking subscribers or nothing like that. Um, People just started subscribing and watching, you know, what I was putting out. Um, it wasn't until probably about 2 years ago that, you know what I'm saying, I really like started taking it seriously and stepped up like my video production and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that it was hard, bro. Like I've had a couple people, you know what I'm saying, tell me that, you know, hey, they want to start a channel, like what tips can I give? I mean, I'm not no guru, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LSCR254 Guru. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no guru on, you know, YouTube and how to start a channel, man. It's just a lot of people, the way that I see it is that it's a lot of people that are interested in, you know what I'm saying, the things that you're interested in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy that was interested in doing the LS swap, not only or having an LS swap vehicle. Now I wasn't able to pay for that, you know what I'm saying, out front to go pay that money to a shop. So that's that turned me into a DIY guy. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I had to do it myself. So just putting out the videos, you know, showing people what I was working on. You know what I'm saying? I tell people a lot of times they be like, "Oh, you're not really going into detail." Like, I mean, I'm not. My video is not really to show people how to do it. I'm just showing people what I'm doing as I'm doing it in my eyes. People are learning from the video. You know what I'm saying? It's helping people out and shit. But in it, like in the beginning, like it was my goal was never to be like, hey, let me show the world how to do LS swaps. Like there's a whole bunch of channels, you know what I'm saying, doing LS swaps. Like they didn't need me to come and do it, you know what I'm saying? So I would just say just do it, man. Phones shoot decent video, especially if you got an iPhone. Especially if you got an iPhone, the quality is there. You know what I'm saying? Just start showing what you're working on, man. I know for sure there's a lot of people in this group that, you know, want to see more videos. You know what I'm saying? I know Loco is always saying that, you know, he wished there was like more channels. Cause I mean, like, no knock to the guys that go pay to have everything done on their car. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we just some DIY people. We rather do it ourselves. Um, you know what I'm saying? We're not with paying all this extra money. You know what I'm saying? We just common, you know, middle class, low class folks that's, you know, want to enjoy some stuff, man. So I mean, it's some ballers in the midst, but for the most part, man, you just sharing your experience. Like even if you doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, bro, like your experience is gonna be different than mine. People gonna watch. I feel. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, man, just be you. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll come natural, man. I think it'll come natural. Classic said it ain't hard to start a channel, like all the YouTube gurus say. Just start recording and uploading. You gonna learn as you go. Yeah, and that's another thing, man. You'll learn what people respond to, what people don't respond to. I mean, it's a lot of YouTube videos on out there on tips to be a better YouTube, get your videos more views, how to tag them. You know what I'm saying, when you get into the meat and the potatoes, I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers I feel that are like fucking underrated. You know what I'm saying? Um, when I say underrated, I feel like they should have more views or more eyes should be on their videos than it is. But YouTube has an algorithm, so like finding those videos, you know what I'm saying, or the chance of people running into them videos, you know what I'm saying, it's slim to none. You know what I'm saying? It's slim to none. So once you actually learn like the tagging, and then even when you tag your videos up, right, man, it's still like a process through an algorithm, like how your video gets viewed and so like it's crazy, man. Like I still haven't figured it out. You know what I'm saying? But the more subscribers that you have, the more chance you have of that video being seen by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? What's up, DIY? Nah, man, them iPhones ain't all that with video. Man, iPhone gang. That middle class. Yeehaw. Appreciate it. I'm on the same page as you. Yeah, man, and I tell people all the time, man, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like I've never gone to school for automotive mechanics, none of that shit. Like common sense is, I mean, it's some of it. Um, I had a homeboy. Shout out to my boy John Whitty. Back when I was in Oklahoma, 2000, 2009. I saw like probably like my first like the beginning to this automotive shit for me, or the automotive DIY shit, man, is it was a Honda that I wanted. It was a 94 Accord. Um, my boy didn't want to. My boy John, he didn't want to. He didn't want to charge me for the labor to remove and replace a motor. So he told me, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, if you come down here after work and stuff. This when I was stationed in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, when I was in the Army. And so he told me, like, bro, I don't want to have to charge you for the labor and all of that, man. So if you know what I'm saying, if you come down here on the weekends or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or after work and shit, you know what I'm saying, we can work on the car a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what you need to do. And then that way, pretty much that way I won't have to charge you. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I ain't had no tools for real. I was just using the shop tools, and you know what I'm saying. He pretty much walked me through removing and replacing the engine. You know what I'm saying, in the front wheel drive car. Then from there, I had a Chevy. At the time I had a bubble Chevy. It was a 1991 with the skirts. Uh, like a lot of the work that was getting done to that, like I was paying him to do it. Then, after we did the Honda, he was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you don't gotta pay me for this no more. I'm gonna walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? I guess he saw that I had like a confidence, you know what I'm saying, to be able to learn. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really a visual learner. You know what I'm saying? If you show me how to do something, then I catch on quicker than reading it in a book. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he saw that I had that competence to be able to learn that way, and you know what I'm saying, he didn't mind taking the time and shit, man. And so like from there, like that's kind of when it began. You know what I'm saying? That was 2009, 2010. I went to Korea. From 10 to 11, I came back in 12. Bought me a long bed C10 truck, and I started working on it. You know what I'm saying? And like the rest is kind of just history. I kind of wish that I had started recording like YouTube back then, because like since then, like I've had a lot of projects. You know what I'm saying, some of them just been quick flips. Some of them being like vehicles that I fixed up, thinking I was gonna keep, but then ended up trading them off for something else. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm honestly miss like a lot of good content, like when I was going through cars, but it is what it is, man. I got a stable of bad bitches. I can show y'all what I'm gonna do with them. What up, Dewan? Yeah, watch. He just started his channel Sunday already, bro. I'm gonna make sure I subscribe. So I'm currently entertaining Shorty. We got here 2:30 a.m. and we still up. I've been up almost 24 hours. I seen you was at school last night. So you just up. Yeah, you two can't pay a little bread, man. I wouldn't say get into it strictly for the money, because I mean that shit comes slow. And you're gonna spend a whole right, you'll spend a whole lot more into what you're doing already than you know if you're trying to see your return on investment, YouTube is not it. If you just want to share your experiences, your experience with the world, then I would say most definitely should go for it. You know what I'm saying? But it does, the little money that they do pay, you know what I'm saying, it do help. Most of the, like, pretty much all the money I get from YouTube go back into my damn channel, like buying car parts to try to get these cars finished, because now people are invested in the cars. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the cars finished, they want to see them done. You know what I'm saying? I try to get it done as quick as I can. You know what I'm saying? But life and responsibility and time and all that all play a factor. So also I would never recommend working on more than one car at once. That shit will drain. You know what I'm saying? Especially not three fucking old schools. Like if you got like a new school you working on and then one old school, that might be cool, but don't have like three or four old schools, because nigga. Oh man. Yeah, man, I seen that. I mean, you crushing it with the high B's, but I feel you where you coming from, man. Where you want to strive for perfection, man. And you want to be the best at what you do. Common sense YouTube videos of Harbor Freight is what made me start working on my own shit. Oh yeah, man. When I found Harbor Freight, oh man, Harbor Freight was a godsend. I still have problems with the damn stuff, and I can't. Sometimes I can't stay out of that. Like, it keep calling me. Harbor Freight is a drug. Harbor Freight, eBay, Amazon, all that. When you get off into customizing and building the cars or whatever, man. Each one teach one. That's what it's all about. Already, and like I was telling the one, like I wouldn't even like the like I have embraced the fact that my videos help people or like teach people, but I mean, like I was telling them, man, in the beginning, like that wasn't my intention to get on YouTube trying to teach nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself as a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like a demonstrator. But sometimes through me, explaining, because sometimes I feel like I don't explain things very well. But I mean, a lot of people have told me that should the videos help, my video helped them out. Hey, I wouldn't have never knew that, etc., etc. So it's like whatever I learn, you know what I'm saying? I read, like if I read it in a book or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they won't open a book, you know what I'm saying? They'll watch a video though. So some of the things that I learned in the video, or I learned for reading out of a book or something, I'll put it in my videos, and it'll help somebody. that same information is out there somewhere. But for the people that are doing exactly what I'm doing, I mean, it's easily accessible to them. So, but yeah, it's definitely about uplifting, man. And anybody that know, man, shit, y'all got my Instagram, LSCR254 on Instagram. If you shoot me a message, man, I try to help as best I can. Like I said, I don't claim to know everything, but if it's something that I do know, man, shoot me a question, man, and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Sometimes if it's like in a video, you know what I'm saying, because I do be busy. If it's in the video, I'll be like, hey, bro, just go back and check the video, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But if it's something that I know that I haven't covered, you know what I'm saying, I will. If I know it, I tell you, you know what I'm saying. If I don't know it, I'm gonna try to. Now that you brought it to my attention, and it's something that I realize that I don't know, then I go research it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. But then I'll be like, let me find out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now it's got my curiosity going to, all right, how do I, you know what I'm saying? How do I do this? You know what I'm saying? So it make me want to go get an answer and come back with it. Because in the process, both of us learned some shit. Already, E, I know you probably tired, bro. I appreciate it. What's up, G-Body Vaughn? I ain't look over you. What's up, Vic? Yeah, man, and the network, man, I've met a lot of great people on here, man. Like some that are local to me, classic, local, well, local, not local, but you know what I'm saying. Uh, who else local? AP local, even though I haven't met him. Eric, uh, Mark. You know what I'm saying? Mark, Classic, we was all at the Texas Whip Fest, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know what I'm saying, watching the cars and shit, man. Just like we had known each other our whole lives, you know what I'm saying? But if it wouldn't have been for YouTube, I would have never met these guys, man. So do you get a lot of hate in the comments? I mean, it's always gonna be somebody, man. Uh, no matter what you do, good or bad, man. You could do a video on, like, perfect example. It was a video that I put up. I think I was installing the bumper filler on my Caprice, and somebody had, I don't know if somebody said something, but I think somebody thumbs down the video or some shit. I'm saying, I'm like, well, what is there to dislike about installing the bumper filler? Like, I don't understand it, but um, you just gotta kind of let that shit roll off you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can entertain them. You know what I'm saying? You can play with them. Go back and forth with them. Me, I'm not one of them people. I'm the type that either I'm gonna ignore you. I just block out negativity, man. Like I'm not that dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lip wrestle with you. I ain't finna go back and forth. Like if you keep poking the bear, like, I mean, I might blow the fuck up, but for the most part, like, I try to just avoid it altogether. But I mean, haters are just that, haters. And then some people, they just look at it as having a different way of doing stuff. And I mean, that's fine too. Everybody's not gonna do something the same way. Like I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. That's kind of like an old saying. You know what I'm saying? But it's more I don't know who the fuck is skinning cats, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? There's more than one way to get something done. You know what I'm saying? But some people are only gonna want to see it done the way that they would do it, or they got something to do. Another perfect example. I haven't really seen it on my video, but that we just did the paint job on the C10 with the Rust-Oleum turbo spray cans. Painted it in my driveway. On my video, like I said, it's not that many negative comments, but man, my boy More Motorsports, I mean, he got like 50,000 subscribers too. So like they are in the comments like, oh, that looks like trash, and You guys are gonna have overspray everywhere. And you should have done better body work. And I was everybody's a fucking critic, man. But fuck them, bro. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you? I ignore them. You know what I'm saying? I used to let certain people get to me, but now I'm just tunnel vision, man. I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? But working on my cars. You know what I'm saying? And the I will say this, you know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, the positivity, you know what I'm saying? The good will outweigh the bad, you know what I'm saying? The positive will outweigh the negative. And I've seen that not only on my channel, but a lot of other people's channels. Like there's always somebody that's gonna dislike what you're doing. Just crazy. Like Guru, I've seen people hate on Guru videos. Seen people dislike Mr. Get In There videos. I've seen people dislike Sprayway. Everybody knows Sprayway. People dislike Sprayway videos, and I have no fucking clue why. But haters gonna hate. How cold is it over there where you at, Twin? Twin said, "Fuck your videos." Is that where you taught me that instead of putting chick out, I politely asked them to leave? But like, we have reached the end of our session. I do have other things that I have to handle. Please have a great day. Yeah, it'll definitely always be haters and trolls, like Classic said. Yeah, I have more in common with people on YouTube than some of my lifetime homeboys. They do fuck with cars. Yeah, DIY. Like I mean, I know that a lot of like I know a couple people like they not really in the cars. I mean, they probably in the cars as deep as I am, but like I'm the one that's like not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna save up all this money and then spend all this money on my car. I'm the one that's like, I'm gonna figure out how to do that shit myself, spend less money and do it myself, and then get results. I mean, you gotta pray for them and say, fuck them, body work these nuts. Yeah, like that body work ain't no fucking pump, bro. Like, had I put like more time and dedication into that shit, like I could have had it perfect. Like, as you can, like, we didn't even fucking prime it. Like, we didn't prime it. We didn't check for no low and fucking high spots. We ain't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't do none of that shit because all he did was come over and spray it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that's good enough. Cause like the C10, hell, at one point I was like, I'm gonna just leave the C10 how it is. Fucking big ass gash in the side and everything. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I mean, shit, it's like boom. All right, boom. It's one color. It's black. It's decent enough. It is what it is. Down the line, will I go back and do it? Maybe, maybe not. And that's another thing. Like a lot of people will give input on what you should do with your car. You know what I'm saying? That people on YouTube would be quick to like kind of spend your money. You know what I'm saying? And tell you what you should do or what they want to see. And I mean, it's just up to you on, you know, do you take it as a credible, like, hey, that'll be a good idea, or you know what I'm saying? Build your car for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't build it for YouTube. YouTube will have you broke spending all your money. 44 degrees and I'm a summer baby. Let me work on my shit how I want. You keep taking the bus. God damn. Spray with the truth. Yeah, man, spray with the truth. Like that. Hey, that let me cut you back on shit so catchy, bro. I be catching myself saying it in my videos, man. And I'll be like, hey, shout out to Sprayway. Cut you back on. know what I'm saying? But a lot, a lot of people, they don't, some people, they just take other people's ideas, so they swagger jack or they start whatever, man. It's like, but through it all, man, just do it, man. I would definitely watch the channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's many other people out there like me that will watch your channel and support you in what you're doing, man. So, what you about to do? Cause I'm just to go. It's 80 every day out here. Do you watch Coon? Coon was probably one of the first YouTubers that I started watching. Like when I was looking into the LS swap stuff, this was back before I even thought about doing one. I was just like, oh, that's cool. I was looking at the nigga videos like, oh man, that's cool. Like I was, know what I'm saying, on some, that's crazy. I wish I could do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't like, oh shit, I'm gonna start a channel and do what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have seen some of his dad swaps with the Caprice. I really want to kind of keep it OG. If it come down to it, I might end up doing a dad swap. It's a couple. One of my partners been telling me the same thing. Like, oh yeah, man, you should put a Camaro dash in there. And I mean, it could be done, but I mean, me personally, I just like the OG look. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the dash swaps look nice as shit too, but at the same time, like I got like 3 projects and shit going on too. So it's like I be trying to limit myself on, what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boom, 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 let's just put it together, get it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Not really too worried about, certain things. But a dash swap has crossed my mind. But shit can change, man. People was like, oh, you should do a roof. You should do a roof. You should do a roof. And then I was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Logo say that's my Logo told me I should put that shit on a shirt. But I always be like, nah, I'm good. And then I turn around and I do the shit. So that's why I got a panoramic roof laying in the floor of my garage right now, because people be giving me ideas and shit, and then I end up doing it. Like now, but I would never go pay to go have a roof put in. Like if I'm gonna do that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm watch sprayway videos, I watch loco videos. I'm gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go pay no shop. He said if you contribute to the fund, I might consider it. Yeah, and I mean that's what the the super chat is for. That's what the PayPal link is for. You know what I'm saying? That's like just on some donation shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I sell merchandise, so it's not like I'm out here just dropping my cash out begging people to send me money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I work for mine. You know what I'm saying? I make t-shirts. I'm a graphic designer and a photographer. Shit, I design t-shirts. I got a store set up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, buy a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Proceeds go to the channel. So how can you hate on Sprayway? He giving all the game, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Sprayway videos is so detailed, man. Like if you watch a Sprayway video and you can't do it afterwards, then maybe you just not inclined or don't have it. You just like maybe you just not a DIY person. You should probably just pay somebody. Because after watching Sprayway videos, like I feel like I could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? After watching after having Sprayway explain something, I feel like I can do anything. If Sprayway built a fucking airplane and made a video about it, I would be like, nigga, I'm about to go build this motherfucking airplane. Juwan said, I prefer dealing with the cold better than hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and droughts. Yeah, we don't like we get like tornado warnings like where I'm at. The heat be fucking crucial here in Texas. It be hot. It be so hot. You don't want to go outside and do shit. I do think that next year I'm gonna get a fan for the garage though. Harbor Freight got the one that's like one something, so I think next year I'll probably go ahead and invest in one of them big ass shop fans. I love the OG look. Yeah, like I mean, I don't like because mine is an '84, so it has like that wood dash look. I would prefer like a newer dash, like the '85 and up, but I mean it's not that serious, and I haven't come across one that's just in that good of condition where I would be like, all right, I'm gonna pull my shit and put that one in. Um, so I mean the '84 is fine, like the dash I got in there. Um, is okay. That brown one, I got a whole nother dash that's out of that same kind of era. You know what I'm saying? '84. I mean, that bitch pristine. You know what I'm saying? It's not for sale. It's its own tap. You know what I'm saying? Once I get ready to do something with it. Or in the event that, something on that dash that I have is messed up and I just want to go with another one. I just got, for some things I just got, parts on tap. So I don't have the patience for wiring a new dash when the old one works just fine. Like, I mean, I don't even think it would necessarily be like really. I don't think it would be difficult to wire it in because I mean it's only so many wires that's there. A lot of people they might not even use like they might have a dash, but then the gauges might be. You know what I'm saying? They more so doing it for the look. You know what I'm saying? So they might do the gauges of like some Intellitronics, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, the little individual circle joints versus, you know what I'm saying, like trying to wire in like the Camaro digital dash or the Ford Fusion digital dash. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Coon, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen, cause I think Coon when Coon did that what was it, that Malibu, and he put that Ford Fusion dash in there. He had it to where when the door opened, it showed on the dash and all that shit, man. Like he definitely been like a big inspiration, man. He self-made. I mean, shit. He do his thing, man. So shout out to Coon. Even though I know the Coon don't watch my channel, but he right on. And he not that he be like, nah, I ain't gonna watch him. He just don't know I exist. What up, Cass? Morning. But yeah, man. But the more that you know, the more power you have to push your project along. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, with the bills and shit that I got, if I had to pay for everything that had to get done to my car or cars, bro, I'd be broke as shit. I had to be living out one of the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, cause depending upon You know what I'm saying? What you able to do, help people charging what, five, three, five, $7,000 to do an LS swap. Yeah. $7,000. I don't think I have. I don't think I got $7,000 in all my fucking cars. Mm-mm, I'm pretty sure. Cause I just did the video on the C10 of what I got in it. So I might have right at seven, but that's across all three cars. That's gonna be three LS swaps. Over over three LS swaps, I might have $7,000. And that's the prices. That's the prices of the vehicles included. That's not just LS swap. Like the LS swap itself, like I might have 1,500 to 1,800 dollars in each one, something like that. Give me the 5K in a parts truck and I LS swap whatever. Yeah, I think the $5,000 would include the price of the motor, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure though. That's why I said like I wouldn't do LS. Like I would, but I probably wouldn't have no customers because my price would be too high. So I rather not even just deal. I rather not even fool with it. Just eating these breakfast, these little breakfast burritos is slapping. Or breakfast fajitas. But yeah, there's no way that I could pay for all that stuff. So doing it DIY, and then on top of that, doing it as cheap as I can as I DIY it. It makes it possible for me to do everything that I'm doing. So I would do one for that kind of money. It'd take a month of day job time. I tell y'all why I got you, bro. I'm gonna make sure I get over there and sub after I get off of here. It's a lot of fab. I say 5K custom brakes parts, and some people do it like that. Like you got to provide the engine and the transmission, and you know what I'm saying. The 5,000 pays for your tune, your harness. You know what I'm saying, and pretty much that's it. And all the other little odds and ends that you need for the swap. But some people charge $3,000 to $5,000, and you gotta provide whatever. So if you think about it, I mean, it's a lot that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's supply and demand. I think we were talking about this shit the other day. How like somebody could be charging like $5,000, but if somebody else is doing it for $3,000, and the quality is, okay, then more people would go to a $3,000 guy than a $5,000 guy. But it just depends on how said person value their time. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, and how what a person is willing to pay. I'd only be willing to put it close to stock though if your harness has a wire cut amount. And see, that's another thing. Like reworking the harness and putting it in the stock position is one thing. There's some people want, some people want their harness to go inside the car. And, I mean, that's a lot of extra. I ain't even do that on my shit. So you think I'm damn sure not doing it for the low for somebody else. Yeah, I want the interior wiring complete, including the heated coil, truck column, and all. Yeah, like they'll want all of that and then still pay $3,000. Like, I mean, it's not difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might even would consider doing it with the colors. You know what I'm saying? Just to be show it can be done. I'm not gonna be happy about it though, because technically the harness is already done. But I feel like I got time, so because all it is it's extending certain wires. You know what I'm saying? Some people bust the harness all the way down and start from scratch. So it definitely can be done. It's just more time consuming, etc. etc. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I'm not that like I'm not the car show guy. Like I'm the put it together, let's make it work. As long as it works and don't burn the fuck down, then we good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody, but it is what it is. That heat, AC, and cruise is my shit. Like I say, you can easily dump a whole lot of fucking hours into one of these bills. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody's not willing to, try to do it themselves, then it's just like anything else. It's just like anything else that and some people aren't willing to or don't have the knowledge to do. You know what I'm saying? People buy new cars all the time. Not that it's necessarily anything terribly wrong with their old ones. A lot of people trade in cars. Don't be shit wrong with them. They just want something new. They want something more fancy. Some people trade in their cars that don't work, or transmission. The transmission go out, and they're ready to get rid of the car. So they'll go buy a new car versus just having the transmission rebuilt or replacing the transmission, which makes no sense. But it is what it is. I think when you get into the new cars, like you pay with new cars, you pay for convenience. Like perfect example. I use myself for example. Like in my truck. Like I know that, for the most part, without a shadow of a doubt, I can go out there, crank my truck, it's gonna drive. I can go get my kids, um, put the whole family in that car, and we straight. You know what I'm saying? Not only are we straight, you know what I'm saying, on getting where we need to go, all the comforts and the amenities that come with modern day technology, etc. And you could probably build something similar, you know what I'm saying? Like for the amount like, because what that truck is probably like 45,000 dollars. Well, for that type of money, like I could fucking probably fully restore like all the fucking cars in my driveway. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a certain pride or whatever that comes with, building some shit yourself. Like the C10 is probably my, well, I mean, not, I don't know. I would say the C10 is like I won't say my pride and joy, but like I pushed the C10 into the garage as a roller, you know what I'm saying? And then, put the motor transmission and everything. And now it's driving under its own power. Like I drove the Caprice in, took out the old motor and transmission, put in the new motor and transmission, and then it drove out under its own power. So it's like, that's like the best feeling in the world. Now the Cutlass will be like my real pride and joy because I did the harness. I'm doing the harness. I'm doing the flash or the tune. Like I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's really gonna be like bae. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the Caprice too. I did do the harness that's on there now, but you know what I'm saying? Like that Cutlass is gonna be like my creation. Like I did everything. You know what I mean? What's up, AP? Said 14 folks. Y'all say something. Yeah, man. Roll call. Who all in here, man? 17 people. First of all, go smash the like button, then come back and say something. Or say something, then go smash the like button, then come back. Let me know who all up in here. Yeah, like the Cutlass, like down to the everything. Like, but with the Cutlass, it's gonna be fucking from the timing set, like that, like, cause the other ones were like motors that junkyard motors or motors that was about to go to the junkyard, getting them running. Like this, the Cutlass, like this is new. Like I put in the timing set, the fucking new oil pump, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All the way up, built it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? With the help of my YouTube friends and family. Vic checking in from California. What up, Craig? What up, Statue? There is an extra dependability in making a car pavement, just more money spent. Well, it's the perceived. It's the perceived. I mean, versus a new car. Because if you go and buy something that's brand new, you know what I'm saying, not only do you have all new parts, you know what I'm saying, you also have like that warranty in the event that anything happens. With an older car, you know, you don't have that. Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean, he quit on it because he got another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say like my brother, he can do like some of the work himself, but he just don't. You know what I'm saying? He got other projects going on, and well, not necessarily projects, but you know, he just got a lot going on with family and everything like that, which I totally understand and respect. So, cause like my long bed C10, like at the time, like when I sold my white long bed C10, it wasn't really shit wrong with it. I mean, I was in the middle of putting the engine and transmission back in there, but at the end, I was just like, I don't want to fool with this shit no more. I had a perfectly running driving seat, the blue C10, so I was like, I ain't even worried about this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I can understand where, you know what I'm saying, he comes from to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying, I won't rub it in his face too bad. The warranty don't always give you a sound return on your investments. Beware of what you are getting into when you sign on the line. A 200 plus 1,000 mile Chevy pickup, the Rivian, and your Dodge, all three just is likely to have a security problem. Lock. What did it say? Security problem locked. Time out. What are you talking about, Cass? Yeah, I mean the thrill was gone. Like I had a whole nother fucking running truck. So it was like, what's the incentive to fitness this one when this, like, I mean that truck was all the way done. That blue truck was all the way done from interior to the wheels. All I had to do was get in it and ride it. So it was like, why am I gonna work on some shit? But that was also the reason that I ended up letting it go because I didn't build it, so I didn't really have no sentimental value to the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't give a shit. I paid for it. Well, I traded a motorcycle for it, but I stay in Z71 and 2005 Tahoe and a Z71 Avalanche and got 304,000 miles on it. Still run strong, no problems. Yeah, I mean, and for those of us who are like more mechanically inclined or whatever, and we actually take care of our shit, you know what I'm saying, do the maintenance on it to keep it going. Like, I mean, the older vehicle will last. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my wife, I said that Ram, that's the last one. Like if I can if I can avoid it, which I'm pretty sure I can if I try hard enough, like I'll never buy another new car. You know what I'm saying? I won't. I think between the Rivi between the vehicles that I have now, I think I can ride out to the end of my life. You know what I'm saying? I could be like fucking 70 years old, still hopping in the Rivi like it ain't shit. Oh yeah. You talking about the security issue? Yeah, like the Rivi. Like I was thinking about. Yeah, because it has like that pass lock theft deterrent technology. Um, yeah, same thing with the RAM. It might have that issue because it's electronic transmission. Like, and that's one of the reasons why I don't care for. That's one of the reasons why I don't care for the drive-by-wire throttle body. You know what I'm saying? There was a customer that came into the store last night, had an issue with their headlight. 2016 Chevy Sonic, I want to say. And the issue they were having was that like one of the fucking headlights wasn't working. Like both of the high beams worked, but only one of the low beams worked. Driver side low beam worked, passenger side didn't for whatever reason. Thought it was the bulb, it wasn't a bulb. Apparently it's something in the lighting. When I looked at the fuses, hell, the there's a fucking fuse for the low beam. For the high beams, there's a fuse for the left side and then the right side high beam. I was like, what in the fuck? Why? Why? So had not, yeah, like my RAM got a key, but it's not. I don't think it's like a key. Like it's still something inside of there that's triggering or disabling the security shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, like when all the electronics are functioning properly, like it's all good. But when it's not, yeah, it's not. Like if you catch an electrical problem on that motherfucker, like it can pretty much make the whole truck, not malfunction. You know what I'm saying? That's why like a certain part of me liked, you know what I'm saying, like the carbureted setup versus, you know what I'm saying, the fuel injected. The fuel injection, you know what I'm saying, better fuel economy, sometimes more power, you know what I'm saying, with the LS motors, etc., etc. But truth told, like that the fuel delivery is controlled by computers. You know what I'm saying? So let's say worst case scenario, end of the world type shit, a fucking what's that bomb? EMP go off. A fucking EMP bomb go off. Who the fuck can get away? I tell you right now, all them LS swap Chevys is fucking dead. every single every single last one of them is dead in the fucking water. Motorcycle dead in the water. Unless you got something where the fuel delivery is carbureted, then yeah. I mean, I guess technically the EMP would take out a battery too, so maybe everybody's fucked. Does the EMP take out the battery? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've had those thoughts though. I was like, shit. If the EMP go off, then shit. All these computer control cards is fucked. But I'm not no fucking doomsday prepper, no shit like that. So You know, I'm still riding my LS swaps, but it has crossed my mind. It has crossed my mind. Oh, the Moline has a hand crank. You good to go then. A diesel might run. Well, you still need a battery though, right? I'm not sure if like an EMP will knock out just like computer systems or like actual battery sources. I'm not like that much of a geek. I'm a Google it though. How does the EMP affect batteries? Blah 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 blah. The test showed no evidence. The test showed no evidence that the EMP pulse affected batteries. Instead, they discovered that it fries sensitive electrical components. So if you carbureted, you good. You good. Maybe the coil and the resistor, like some other stuff. I'll burn cow farts. Yeah, I know that a diesel might be good. I don't know if the diesels have like computers, but yeah, they say that the EMP don't destroy a battery. So I don't know. You may need to change the resistor initially. Charge, not change. Scoot your feet across the carpet till you get enough. Just electronics, the battery isn't in the category of an electronic. Yeah. So yeah, if you carburet it, you might be good. You might be good. Woo. So this is how we're starting off this morning. Somebody just messaged me about this transmission. Talk about $100. I'm gonna tell them go fuck yourself. Excuse me. Cause I think I dropped the price down from 250 to 200, but I only put it at 250 because I was firm at 200 in the first place. So now I just drop. It seems like I dropped the price $50, but technically I was never going below 200 in the first place. People are something else. Okay, I'll tell them 175. Yeah, I do need to move that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna let nobody fucking juke me neither. $100 for a transmission? Bro, come on. No, no, no. No, the transmission works. It's the transmission out of a it's the transmission that was in the Chevelle. It worked perfectly fine. Ain't shit wrong with that transmission. They probably the only thing they'll have to do, they'll have to seal. They might have to put some new seal, like put a new rear seal and a front seal in the end, and run that bitch. Ain't shit wrong with that transmission. Nah, it's the 350. It's the 350 that came out the Chevelle. Short tail 350. I'm gonna drop it at 175, right? I'm gonna drop the actual price on the ad to 175. That way, if somebody gonna come on with a come on, then yeah, man. Especially around this area, man. Everybody wants something for fucking nothing. So yeah, I say 175, and then we can start the fucking beat the fucking 4L80 rebuild on. But I'm not going below fucking 175. Nah. It wasn't a 700 R4. It wasn't a 700 R4. And I mean, of course, like I checked the marketplace. You know what I'm saying? Like I checked the marketplace for like other to see what other people are selling. You know what I'm saying? So I can know you know, what other people are selling shit for. I think this dude got a, what is it? It looked like a fucking 4L60 for like $200. The first generation window. And then there's somebody that has a 4L60 that came out of '07 Silverado, and they want $500. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a transfer case and transmission for $400. So I feel that, you know, the 200 that I'm asking for my shit is not that good or not that bad, especially when I know that it works. What else we got? Um, I mean, but at the same time, like the market can sometimes lead you in the right place, but then they can also mislead you because somebody is selling $130,000 5.3 LS motor for $600. Well, I guess it's not bad, but it's not complete. Like they got the head, or they got the intake off. Somebody they decided to go a different direction with their build. Oh, I know him. That's Sam. Like, hey, I know that guy. His money ain't high enough for his RPMs to be that low. Classic hurts my feelings showing 4 short beds in the yard. I always get a video before the part out. I don't even know if I have one. I don't think I have any videos of that car driving. I know it works because I drove it from the old house to this house, and then it sat in the garage until I discovered the rust. But yeah. Or if not, it could sit right the fuck there. Um, Shit, I'll rebuild that motherfucker because I'm pretty sure after we rebuild this 4L80, we can rebuild a 350 like it ain't shit. We'll rebuild that fucking 350, put a shift kit in it all, and it'll be ready to go behind the fucking 4Ls. It'll be ready to go behind that fucking 5.3 to send C10. Ta-da! So I mean, I ain't like I said, I ain't giving shit away. You know what I'm saying? It can be used somewhere. It can be used somewhere. If you're gonna sell the running gear, oh yeah. First start videos seem to get the most views as well. Yeah, like I can't. Like I think I kind of learned my lesson. Buying like used motors that I know didn't fucking run, or not didn't run, but buying used motors that, you know, was skeptical. Like the very first LS motor I bought from a guy. Like he had the shit sitting on a pallet in the backyard. Water got off into the cylinders. It wasn't that bad because, you know, I had watched at the time. I had watched not Driveway Engineer, Gearhead for Life. You know, he had the project that they fucking named Squirtle or some shit like that, where they had bought a motor. It had the fucking water sitting in the cylinders. They ball honed it out and sent that motherfucker, and it worked. So hindsight, I probably could have, you know, did that, but at the time I wasn't that confident or I wasn't educated enough to, I had seen other people do it, but I hadn't, done it myself. So I was skeptical. So I got rid of it. I just gave it away. A dude said he was gonna build it with his son and shit, and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, well, pay it forward type shit. If you want to tackle it, then go right all ahead. I'm not gonna charge you for it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that L and I'll get it as a blessing on the other side. So yeah, I think Mark was one of the first ones. Mark is another one that I used to watch is along with Cum Laude, and I uh I was like, that's cool. Like, ooh, that's cool. Like, never did I think that, I would like be doing that shit myself. Type shit. So shout out to a Gearhead for Life. Shout out to Cum Laude. You know what I'm saying? Some of the first ones that I remember seeing doing this shit, and inspired me to be able to do the same. Without no Cum Laude, without no Gearhead for Life, there would be no LSCR254. Point blank period. Point blank perch. America. It still got hot after head gasket. It ended up on the ground. It got hot. It got hot. The way you typing is rubbing off on how I talk here. So you said after the head gaskets, it still was overheating? Hmm. Interesting. So what do we think it might have been? Could it have been a water pump? Could it have been a radiator? Could it have been something like maybe the water jackets in the block was clogged up, or what's up, Mark? All right, guys. So let's put on our thinking caps. So you have a motor that's overheating. You pull the heads. You replace the head gaskets because you suspect that is the reason why it's overheating, but still overheating once you put it all together. What else could be the culprit for your overheating problem? Oh, you think the block is cracked? Yeah. I mean, some things. I mean, you can't necessarily figure them out, or you don't even bother about it because you got another motor that you can throw in there. AP said, "How quick was it getting hot?" Okay, so 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, customer needed her soccer mom whip, soccer mom whip back as fast as possible. What it was a Tahoe or a Suburban? Soccer mom whip. That's funny. Bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. Somebody got a GM B body, 8.5 rear end for $600. Classic. I think this is the motherfucker. Hey, classic. I think this is the fucking rear end that they pulled off that fucking Caprice in the junkyard. It might be. I don't know. It said they pulled from a 1990 Caprice 9C1, 342 posi gears with drum brakes and a sway bar. I bet money that's the fucking rear end that was at the junkyard, bro. And they selling that bitch for $600. I'm a message him, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the, hold on. I'm gonna put it in the fucking chat. Bro, I swear to God, because me and Classic was talking about this shit. Me and Classic was talking about that rear end, and I was like, bro, I was like, I'm good. I don't need it. Right. And then I'm looking through Marketplace, and I seen the GMB body 8.5 rear end came off a 1990 Caprice 9C1. I know he got that bitch from the junkyard, bro. I know he got that bitch from the junkyard. I'm gonna go back and watch that fucking video I did. I'm pretty sure that he got that bitch from the junkyard. I spent a couple hours figuring it out. Didn't get it. Did the engine swap overnight. Too fast. I'm leaning toward the block also. Yeah. It was still pressuring the cooling as well, but the dial wouldn't turn yellow. I was over it quick. Used the same water pump on my spare. Okay, well, it wasn't a water pump. Being that you just swapped the motor, I'm guessing it wasn't. Yeah, so it was probably just something with that block. Yeah, so sometimes the easiest solution is just to replace it. Man, bro, keep that same energy. Pop his ass in his back, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, he want $600 for that rear end. I should have pulled it. I could be making $600 right now. Will he get $600? He probably won't. Hello, Latrice. I wasted like $400 on gaskets, head bolts, pre-driveway engineer days, and machine shop cleaning inspection. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. He said all that money's laying in the dirt now. He won't, but he'll get 400. I don't even know. I'm curious what they charge for a rear end at the junkyard. Next time I go, I'm next time I go, I'm gonna try to figure it out and see. I'm like, hey, what do y'all charge for the rear end out of the Caprice? She usually around 150. Yeah, and see, like, I swear I was gonna get it. Classic can vouch. I told Classic, I was like, you, this fucking G-Bot or this fucking The car, I mean, but I don't really care for one for the Caprice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not. It's not like, ooh, I want a fucking posi rear end. I want it now that he didn't put the price of $600, kind of just a little bit. But I'm not giving you that much for it. But I should send him a message, be like, I could have had that, and send him the video. I made you, motherfucker. Nah, I'm bullshitting. But yeah, I definitely could have had that rear end. I told Classic, I was like, man, I'm good. What else is on the marketplace? The marketplace is a dangerous place. I forgot what we even came on here looking for. Yeah, I totally forgot. Totally forgot. There's a 1984. Let me show y'all this one. It's a 1984 Daily Driver short bed Chevy seat. Well, that may be a long bed. It's a C10 Daily Driver. He said, guess how much he want for it? $8,500. Oh, Latrice, did you text me? Is that why you putting eyes? My phone is upstairs on the charger. Bought a 2005.3 truck for the rear. Back in the day, brought it home, swapped them. New rear was noisier than my old one. I had three 94, 95, or 94, 96 9-seat one rears in stores right now. Oh, okay, that's that's how you know how much they cost. He's like, yeah. Ooh, nigga, Latrice would kill me. Well, she probably wouldn't kill me because she probably wouldn't even know it exists. If I was to go get a storage unit and just start stocking fucking car parts, oh my god, oh my god, that is kind of a good idea though. Hmm. But yeah, 8,500 for that truck. 8,500 for that truck. Let me know what y'all think. Look at that truck. That last link I dropped in this description. 8,500 for that truck. Yay or nay? And then I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Yeah. But like around here, man, that's what you go through. Like like I said, when I was looking for my C10 a couple years back, like all you see was like 35, 4500 easy all day long. I had fuck caprices, had to move, only kept the rears and the blocks. This is Texas, they hire them trucks. Yeah. Shit, high is a fucking understatement. A fucking understatement. And that was another reason I was like, shit, bro. If he gets 8,600 for that truck, nigga, I can get 10 for mine, bro. Like, fresh paint job, fresh paint job. I'm looking at. Holy shit. Cause some people they are more about the looks than anything else. They are like a car might not even a car or a truck might not even be all of that. But if it looks good, people will like the looks, the way something looks visually to somebody will attract them more in than, if the motor's being rebuilt, because they can't see the internal parts to an engine that is being rebuilt or some shit like that. However, if the motherfucker look good, yeah. I need to find me another fucking iPhone. That's what I need to find. Need to find me a fucking phone because my shit not charging is starting to get on my nerves. But I'll take even like an iPhone 6. Like I don't even gotta go up. I'll just go backwards. You know what I'm saying? But that price gotta be right. I'm not going Android unless that price is right. Like if that price is right, then I might just be like, boom. As for a second phone anyway, it is what it is. Hell, Ricky's must be worth 12. I'm telling you, that's crazy. That is crazy. I can smell the antifreeze already. Tax season's coming up. You right though. You right. Shit, if we can sell cars like that, then shit, we need to get the Rivian going. We need to sell the dream or the illusion that the Rivian could be a slab, and then let somebody dump the money off into that bitch. Boom. What up, Steve? I just came to make sure you weren't talking about buying another vehicle. I'm always talking about buying another vehicle. Latrice said some gotta go. She said I can't get no more. Something would have to be swapped out. I told her if anything goes, it'll be the Riviera. But thanks to Twin, I think he showed me a vision. Twin showed me a vision for the Riviera the other day, and I'm gonna share it with y'all today on the community page. Nah, she ain't no OG. She ain't no OG. She don't barely even be here. All right, let me give her a wrench. Let me give her a wrench before I be sleeping on the fucking couch. All right. See, she wouldn't even know nothing. Like she didn't even know what a wrench was. But now that you said something, I gotta give her a wrench. I can't hear what you're saying, so you can say the speech. Oh yeah, we can talk cash shit now. So, like, so guys, hey, watch this. That's fucking hilarious. Oh shit. see, see how see how easily Cass was just like, hey, give her the reach. Now she's talking about kicking you out because you talk about the charger. Yeah, she's sensitive about that little charger, y'all. She was like, why don't you put the charger on the channel? I was like, because I'm LS Chevy. Like I'm already driving the fucking Ram. I can't make it a Mopar channel. That's the same threats I be getting. She be like, don't make me sell all your shit for $1. What, nigga? Exactly. She talking about savage. She's a fucking savage. Please save me, guys. She's a savage. She probably about as bad as fucking Steve's old lady, man. Steve Steve old lady, she remind me so much of my wife, bro. Like she be on his ass. My wife be the same way. The only difference is Steve's wife likes old schools. No. I meant to tell y'all that. I don't know if I told y'all that the other day. So now that the C10 has been painted, now the wife talking about she need a key. I'm gonna talk shit about her while she here. Now that the C10 is one color, now she talking about. Remember, she was like, yeah, you need to put that in the garage and all that shit. Now that it's painted, she talking about she gonna need a key. A key? We good though, Steve. With the tire changer, we good. We met our goal. How many subs you at now? like 12,000. We good. That's okay. I can take her wrench away. I'll probably be sleeping on the couch, but see, you should have never said nothing about the wrench, man. Don't talk. Rule number one: don't talk about Fight Club. She ain't changed nothing on the charger. Nothing. Not one single thing. She not about that life. The only thing we done to the charger is tint the windows. Oh shit, 15K. Shit, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. Tell her we we way good on that. We way good on that tire changer. He said he was doing it at midnight after she go to sleep and shit. Just like changing tires and shit. Oh man, that is funny. Being here enough for all of that. I'll leave that to y'all. I'm gone. Bye, y'all. I'm going back over to the other side of baking YouTube. Yeah, she be watching like a lot of baking YouTubers and shit. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like that shit eventually will pay for itself. Like if people know that you change tires and shit. Before I ended up working at O'Reilly's, I was trying to work at like a local tire shop or a shop that did tires, but they ain't never called me back. Look at me now, bitches. You said it was pretty cheap. I go replace the tire in about 4 to 6 minutes. Nah, she'll be doing the cruisings. Mhm. See, this Friday is gonna be in cold. It's gonna be out here where we at. Um, Junior probably go, but he going. He don't know it yet, but he going. Cause 9 times out of 10, I gotta take him to the barbershop after school on Friday. So by the time we get done with the barbershop, I'm going to estimate that it's gonna be about time to go to the cruising after we done. So like look at me now. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? She gotta see the vision, man. You gotta see the vision. Wifey did not see the vision for the C10. Now that shit coming together and now she wants to keep. Hashtag, I don't know. Hashtag Latrice wants to keep. Loco is usually better with the hashtags. Loco started the hashtag don't tell Latrice. Oh, I want to prolong the life of the tire machine. Yeah. I mean, shit. If you think about it like that, hell, it'll still pay for itself. You know what I'm saying versus what you would have to pay every time you got ready to change tires or whatever. Shit, you got enough vehicles to justify this shit. If the wife ever get to tripping, like if I get one more car, which I probably won't, but if I do, I'm gonna use Steve. I'm gonna use Steve for escape. I'm like, look, Steve got all these cars. I can't have one more. Oh, it already paid for itself. Shit, that's even better. That was just straight profit. Straight motherfucking profit. If I had to sell it, I'd be profiting. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Body work done now. So color change is K. What color change you talking about? You talking about the truck? Like, I mean, the truck do got like some imperfections. I mean, it's not a lot, but if I did want to change the color, then it wouldn't be nothing to it. I honestly have an idea though. Like if y'all look at that link that I put in the chat, it was like that blue truck with the black in the middle. Like I was thinking like what if I did like black with the red in the middle or with like the blue in the middle? I don't know, something like that. Just a crazy idea. So y'all there was 100 or more to get for charge trade plus tax. Yeah. So they charge how much they charge here? Shit, 25. 25 sound about right. If more, shit, if not more. It depends on where you go though. It's some little hood spots that do it for like $15, $20. I've done like 8 cars, yeah, on a truck plus dually, which would have been way more than 100. Yeah, because the extra tires and shit. You got 12 people and nobody coming. Yeah, most of them might be at work or it was more people coming. Now I think they might just be sitting back and watching like a radio, like or listen, not yeah, watching and listening like a radio show. Now it's the Steve and LS show live on YouTube. Oh yeah, they didn't get mad when you bring your own time. Yeah, they want to make their own money. I know it's one little spot off in the hood. Dude told me go get my own tires and bring them back. You know what I'm saying? But it really do depend on the shop on what they will allow. It's just like some mechanic shops they don't want to use, you know what I'm saying, parts that other people bring in or whatever. Oh, like a silver or gray right there, like in that little middle point. I think that would be hot. I think that'd be hot. The reason the reason I was thinking like a blue is because I was thinking I don't know. I think a black and silver would be clean though. I mean I'm not no Raiders fan, but black and silver would work because they're good contrast and colors. Black and red, black and silver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think black and silver would be kind of hot. Probably be easy to make it come together too. So yeah. Huh? That might work. Black and silver. That might work. I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't know what it is about that, like that old school like paint theme or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, with the two colors. Y'all seen the picture I put up there. You know what I'm saying, like black and silver. I think that truck was like blue and black. You know what I'm saying? So if I did like a black and silver one, that'd be hot. That'd be hot. I just can't believe he want 8,500 for that fucking truck. That's crazy. Crazy. It's a dude, matter of fact, because I've seen if somebody got a set of fucking 5x5 tires in white walls, but they want I don't know what he want for them. I want to go get them, but then I would have to pay to have the tires change over from the 5x5 rims to the fucking 5x4 3/4 stocks that I got for the Caprice. So, hmm, who knows? Who knows? Nah, bro. Nah, B. You got no, no. You are not getting me cussed out at all. I pass. See, if Steven came to Fort Hood, see if Steve would have came to Fort Hood, we could have collabed. I would have had the tire changer I could have used. Like it would have been lit. But he went to the Atlanta. But I don't blame him. Shit, if the option for Atlanta would have came down while I was on fucking active duty, I would have hopped all over that shit. She can't curse forever. Shit. She'll never let me lay that shit down. Every time she looked at a tire, she'll start cussing my ass out. I'm in the office doing homework right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, because if you would have came to Fort Hood, you probably wouldn't have been here that long. No way, shit. They probably would have. Y'all would have probably been deploying somewhere. Fort Hood is one of the rapid deployment bases too. Same like Raleigh or fucking Fort Stewart or all those lands. Yeah, Hood, Hood is no good. The only reason, like, I mean, people do like Fort Hood because, like, I mean, it's like 2 hours from Dallas, 2 hours from 2 to 3 hours from Houston, 2 to 3 hours from San Antonio. Well, no, it's like 3 hours everywhere. 3 hours of Dallas, 3 hours of fucking San Antonio, 3 hours of fucking Houston, hour from Austin. So, like, central location wise, it's not bad. However, like, it ain't shit here. You know what I'm saying? In Killeen. And the motherfuckers deploy a lot. So yeah, I'd be out if I ain't had this option. Shit, I feel you. Shit, I fucking feel you. But I mean, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of growth and a lot of opportunity there as well. So you can buckle down, man, handle your business with your schooling. You know what I'm saying? You got Jay Malcolm out there, you know, other YouTubers. It's a good ass area, you know what I'm saying, for like what you do, you know what I'm saying, the skill set that you have, man. Shit you can really shit you can open up your own shop out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like that would be a good area, you know what I'm saying, to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? A real good area. Yeah. So we've been live for like 2 motherfucking hours. Let me get my ass over here and go be productive. I gotta go finish editing this video so y'all can have it today. If not, then I don't know what video y'all gonna get today. But I go finish editing this video and this other video so that y'all can have that one today by 5. I gotta go to work at 2. So I know. Hustle don't stop, grind don't stop. Hustle don't stop, grind don't stop. So y'all have a blessed day, man. It's your boy LSCR254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember, hustle don't stop, grind don't stop. Gone.